Hi, I'm Stephanie Link. I run two equity SMA strategies within Investment Solutions. I run the large cap core portfolio as well as equity income. So I want to talk a little bit about my process in both portfolios. So I'll start with large cap core. It is US centric. It is large cap predominantly. It's a blend of growth and value. That's what core, the strategy is. And I can tilt more growth, I can tilt more value depending on what I'm thinking and where I'm finding ideas. So I have about 30 to 40 names in the portfolio. I always look for best in breed, blue chip, number one or number two companies on sale. That is not appreciated in the marketplace. And I am very valuation centric too. I look at past valuations. I look at forward valuations. I look at PE, price to sales, EV to EBITDA, all kinds of measures. Various different sectors trade differently and are valued differently. And so I place a big emphasis on that. So I have a two-prong approach in terms of my strategy. It's top down and bottoms up. So top down is really strategy. It's macro. It's looking at fiscal and monetary policies. It looks at inflation. It looks at interest rates. It looks at where are we in the business cycle and that sort of thing. And not only do I look at it from here in the United States, but I also look at it around the world. And that helps to set where I want to have exposure around the world and what sectors I want to be overweight or underweight. So once I figure that out, that's about 30% of my time. And then about 70% of my time is fundamentals. And it's a couple different things. Fundamentals meaning I'm just looking at the company metrics, the market share, looking at various different metrics in income statement and balance sheets. Free cash flow is a very big one too. And so I look at a lot of different things. And also, part of my process is management teams. I place a very strong emphasis on knowing the management teams. In fact, I don't own a stock in my portfolio in either of these portfolios without knowing not only the CEO and CFO, but the bench, and looking at their track record and knowing what their vision is and their strategy. And really, at the end of the day, can they do the job and be successful? So there's a lot of moving parts on that front. I also, within equity income, it's very similar. It's just a little bit different in terms of it's a little more concentrated with 20 names. And we overlay an option strategy to create more income than the large cap core strategy would do. And it also has a little bit more protection on the downside. That's what they call downside capture. So hopefully if the market goes down, this portfolio goes down less, and it has proven to be so. And then in the meantime, you do get a little bit more income generation. So it's very similar to large cap core in terms of the stocks, but the actual size positions will be bigger just because there's less stocks in that portfolio.